Alright guys, today I have some quick Blu-ray pickups. These are pickups from probably the past week or two, and I got 6 Blu-rays here, and while they're not a lot of Blu-rays, I think they're definitely quality over quantity. And so let's just go ahead and get started here. So the first one here is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and I've seen this movie twice, and I love it. It is probably in my top 10 favorite comedies of all time. I think it's really fantastic, and Steve Martin and John Candy are like the perfect combo for this kind of a movie. And it's a hilarious movie. Steve Martin's hilarious, John Candy's hilarious in their own ways, and they kind of clash in this movie. Well, at least their characters, and it's just really funny, and I really love this movie. And my favorite scene is actually the one car rental scene. Basically, Steve Martin it goes to pick up his rental car and it's not there, and so he has to walk all the way across the airport field and to get to the rental car company. And he talks to this one woman and he just completely loses it.
Welcome to Marathon. May I help you?
Yes.
How may I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks. Then you can give me a fucking automobile, a fucking Datsun, a fucking Toyota, a fucking Mustang, a fucking Buick, 4 fucking wheels and a seat.
I really don't care for the way you're speaking to me.
And I really don't care for the way your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere with fucking keys to a fucking car that isn't fucking there. And I really didn't care to fucking walk down a fucking highway and across a fucking runway to get back here to have you smile in my fucking face. I want a fucking car right fucking now.
And it's hilarious. I love it. So love this movie to death, and I definitely recommend you guys see it if you haven't. It's one of my favorites. I got 2 Studio Ghibli movies actually, and these are not cheap. These are like $30 each, so you really gotta like them to buy them, but I really do. So I got, first of all, My Neighbor Totoro, and I think I saw this like in 4th grade. My 4th grade teacher loved this movie, and I think she showed it to like all her classes, and it's a really great film. It's so well done. The animation, the Studio Ghibli animation, is all hand drawn, and it's just so beautiful, and it's fantastic. And they're always really a lot of times really touching movies, and they're really fantastic. I can't recommend this one enough. And then also I got The Wind Rises, and this one was actually Miyazaki's last movie, which is pretty sad. But this one I saw it in the theater, and the ending just blew me away. I couldn't believe how good this was. Just really fantastic, and I can't recommend it enough. Both of these really. Studio Ghibli is just like pure gold when it comes to movies. So. Those I definitely can't wait to watch again. I also got Manhattan, which is a Woody Allen movie, and I've seen Annie Hall, and I watched this I think on Saturday with my dad. And you know, the thing about Woody Allen movies is I know I'm probably gonna get crap for this, but they're all kind of the same. And Woody Allen always kind of plays the same kind of character. And I was talking to my dad about it, and we kind of came to the conclusion that he's probably a lot like that in real life. And this movie actually really supports that, because in this movie, I want to say he's in his 30s or 40s in this movie. And he actually, his character dates a 17-year-old. And then my dad told me that actually in real life, he like married his stepdaughter, who was like, 17 when he started having relations with her, and it's really creepy. But you know, something about Woody Allen movies I just find really fascinating. Maybe it's just that he's so weird. And I mean, I could be completely wrong about him. He could be like, you know, a regular guy just, you know, making movies about neurotic, you know, kind of over-the-top people. But I think there is some truth in his movies. And, you know, they're definitely not bad, but it's kind of weird to think that that's the way he actually is. Next up, I got a classic, the original Terminator, and it actually came with like this kind of cover for like MGM 90th anniversary. It's basically the same cover, just, you know, with some MGM added stuff. But this movie is really great. A lot of people say the second one is better, but in my opinion, I think they're pretty equal. And although this one was made on a much lower budget, and James Cameron wasn't nearly as experienced as a filmmaker as he was when he made the second one, I think this is a much different kind of movie. It's a lot more, you know, kind of dark, and it's much more of like a horror movie than the second one. The second one's definitely more of an action-oriented movie, and it's you know, I don't think it's really fair to compare the two, and I think this one's still a standout movie, and I've seen this so many times, and I love it so much. It's such a great film. And then the last movie I got here was Full Metal Jacket, and this is sealed, but I've actually seen this movie. I saw it pretty recently, actually, probably within the last month or two, and I've seen this and Apocalypse Now, and a lot of people say Apocalypse Now is like the greatest Vietnam movie ever, but I liked this one a lot more. Something about this one just kept my attention a lot better. I think it's a fantastic movie, and the drill sergeant in the first half of this movie is so hilarious, and it's funny. I actually learned that like all of the scenes with the drill sergeant were completely improvised, which makes it just all the more better.
What's your name, scumbag?
Sir, Brown and Brown, sir!
Bullshit. From now on, you're Private Snowball. Do you like that name?
Yes, sir!
And it's definitely an interesting movie. You know, it definitely shows that the Vietnam War was really damaging to the soldiers. You know, not physically, but well, some physically, but mostly mentally. And it's definitely worth watching. And I think it's one of Kubrick's greatest movies. So yeah, that was it, guys. Like I said, quality over quantity. I really liked all these movies, although I haven't seen, actually, yeah, I have seen all these. Never mind. So I really like all these movies, which is why I bought them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know. Like this video if you want to see more of these, if you guys are interested in the movies I'm picking up and what I think about them. And thanks guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.